DBN Nation, of course. Support DBN Nation. You're hearing it from Floyd Money Mayweather. What's going on?
This is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
It's Terrence Crawford, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Man, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. What's going on, Dante Nation fans? Bo Mac.
Bo Mac, Terrence Crawford training right here.
Watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Garcia, y'all here.
You ain't heard Dante's Boxing.
My man.
I got this on video, Tim. I'm putting it up.
I swear, man.
This is Dante Williams, and you're watching
Dante's
Boxing Nation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dante's Boxing Nation. This is AK. Go ahead and visit ashkickit.com, and while you at it, subscribe below, and let's get straight to it. So since the fight been announced between Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter, a lot of people are picking Mikey Garcia to knock out Robert Easter. Ever since Robert Easter's last performance versus Fortuna, where he looked bad, a lot of people thought Fortuna won the fight. And that's why I think a lot of people are picking Mikey Garcia instead. It's because Robert Easter was fighting like he's a short fighter versus Fortuna instead of using his height and reach. He wasn't fighting like a tall fighter, and he had the tendency to do that in a lot of his fights. I remember Dante asked Robert Easter after the fight between Mikey Garcia and Broner, he asked him, what would you have done differently? He said he would have just fought. He would have said, forget this boxing thing. You know, I'm gonna just fight. I'm a dog it out. But that's not the right mindset to have for a tall fighter like Robert Easter, because at the end of the day, it's good to have that, fighter instinct, but at the end of the day, you still got to use your advantages, and that's how you could possibly win or lose the fight if you fight the right game plan. And if Robert Easter doesn't use his height and reach and just boxes, Mikey Garcia, he's going to have a hard time, because Mikey Garcia ain't nothing to play with. He got a lot of power. So if a tall fighter is giving up his height and reach and fights in the inside against somebody who is a very calculated puncher and hits very hard, Mikey Garcia is one of the hardest fighters out there. But he's not an aggressive fighter. He could fight aggressive, however, he's a counter puncher and he's a precise puncher and very accurate. So Robert Easter gonna have to use his height and fight smart in order to win this fight. And he even said it himself. That's why he changed trainers. Now he's going to be training with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner fought Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is laughing at the fact that Adrian Broner going to be giving advices to Robert Easter, because he feel like, hey, I beat him. But at the end of the day, he was in the ring with Mikey Garcia. So he's seen his style. So he probably got a couple hints for him. So it's a very good fight. We'll see. I used to favor Robert Easter in the past when Robert Easter first became a champion, but ever since he been giving up his height and fighting in the inside for some reason. I don't know if it's because he's trying to prove that he can fight in the inside, but you just got to be smart about it. Fight in the inside when you have to, and box and use your reach when you need to in other sequences. Now, at this moment, I'm favoring Mikey Garcia to win the fight because of Robert Easter's last performance. But hey, I could be wrong, because Robert Easter could fight tall and chooses to box. And it's going to probably be hard for Mikey Garcia to cut the distance and outbox Robert Easter unless he's able to land a good shot and try to get him out of there. But Robert Easter could crack himself too. So it's a very good fight. It's a 50-50 fight on paper, but definitely it seemed a lot of people are favoring Mikey Garcia. I mean, and even Mikey Garcia, they already talking about him versus Lomachenko, and Mikey Garcia's own brother admitted that Mikey Garcia is slacking off in training. But I know his training, just started. But at the end of the day, that's according to his brother. So he's already seemed like he's kind of overlooking Robert Easter a little bit, and it could be a bad thing. And it's probably not. Probably Mikey, he's just very confident about it. So we will see. Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter. That should be a very, very good fight going down to July 28th. So if Robert Easter pull this off, he's definitely entering the pound for pound list. If Mikey Garcia beats Robert Easter, he's going up on the pound for pound list. And then it's him and Lomachenko. That look like is the next mega fight if he does win. But subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't listen to these casual ass fans. Now, like I said before, a lot of people are favoring Mikey Garcia, probably up to 75%. So Robert Easter seemed like a heavy underdog. So we'll see. I feel like it's going to be a tough fight for Mikey Garcia if Robert Easter comes with the right game plan. But I'm favoring Mikey Garcia. That's my humble opinion. But that's what I think so far from both of the performances from Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter. I think Mikey Garcia should be the favorite to win this fight. Peace.